What is your take on how well those two freshmen have come along?
I mean, it's huge, to have somebody step up like that as a freshman and come out here and display their talent and help us out and, make big time catches in big games, just like last week.
Have you followed along with Darian Carrington's career and another fellow receiver who's been pretty good in the Pac-12 the last few years?
Nah, I ain't worried about no other receiver in the Pac-12 in this country. I'm only worried about the guys that's here in WSU, and that's all I can say.
Before fall camp even started, you said a guy that people needed to keep their eyes on was Tay Martin, and obviously people understand that now. But what did you see early on with him that others didn't?
I told Coach Trey this. I saw the same. I saw myself in him. Is what I saw, and it's just rare that like you can be like 2 years older than him and see the same thing and see yourself in someone. And it's just good taking him up under my wing and just helping him out. And I'm glad like he able to like show his talent off to the world.
Is that the first time you've really felt that type of connection with another player like that?
Nah, I mean, I got Isaiah, I got Desmond, CJ Demery, so got other receivers as well.
Tavares, Coach Leach was I guess after the game he said something like, "Nothing is satisfying unless it's difficult."
Right.
Do you know where he's coming from on that?
I mean, he preaches it all the time. It's just that you don't want it to be easy, because if it's easy, it's boring. We're supposed to beat the team by 50, then we beat them. It's boring. Like the most fun memories you'll have playing this game is like in difficult games. Being down and coming back, late drives, put the game away, finishing the game, and that's what he meant by that.
Did that ring true about that game, that Stanford game?
Yeah, very. A part of me was like, let's take a shot on third down, and the coaches came up with a different idea that we were going to put a ball in the defense hand to get a stop, and it paid off.
Luke's had some pretty impressive drives throughout his career, kind of fourth quarter drives to win games. Where does the Stanford one compare to the UCLA one a few years ago, Oregon and Sun Bowl?
They all there. My favorite would be the one with Gabe Marks and UCLA. That by far the best.
Why that one as opposed to the other ones?
It was just like it was a back and forth game. Back and forth with the defense and the offense, and then just that late drive and that pass with if Gabe drop it, then we lose. But he caught it, we won. So I feel like that was the best one to me.
Tavares, what did you tell Isaiah when he was thinking about coming up here?
I just told him, it's your decision. The next 4 years gonna be whatever you make it, wherever you go. I just felt like, if you come here, you'll get opportunity to get a lot of ball. And if we was on the rise at the time, so I was telling him that you come here, you get a spot, and it'd be like high school all over again. You on the right, I'm on the left, and we just doing what we know best.
Does he seem to be liking it up here?
Yeah. He like it. That's a question you asked him. For me, I know how I feel, but for him, that's a question you got to ask him.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about being so far away from home and doing your thing?
My family supported me. All my friends and family back home supported me. So at the end of the day, I'm here to play ball. Show my talent and get a degree, and make the university proud of me.
Does it almost feel like you guys are kind of in a playoff right now, where every game really matters, determines where you guys finish in the Pac-12, and kind of have to win every game at this point?
It always been that. From fall camp we came in, we always talk about, we still do talk about championship, and we always feel that every game, is a playoff game to us, and one game at a time. And unfortunately right now, every game, these last two games is really, crunch for us. So we just taking one day at a time, and hopefully we can pull them out.
Thanks.
Thanks,